Alright, here we are for the first wildcard stream, which is going to be Batman the Telltale series. Now, one thing I want to mention real quick is that Telltale is not quite dead yet. It was killed and then Skybound saved it. They kind of threw some water on its corpse and eventually it sprouted. And Telltale is back in business. Their new headquarters is about 400 miles away from their previous one, and their current staff does not have any of the original executives running the show. So it's definitely a new experience, but it seems to have the old spirit of Telltale. Perhaps they'll try a different approach. Perhaps they won't take on too much work at once. But the spirit is there. Telltale isn't dead, and we can probably see sequels for a lot of things we were expecting sequels for in the past. So, Batman was one of the ones that I got just before Telltale really tanked. And I just simply didn't have the heart to begin it. I mean, I started it up a couple of times, but I never got far enough to really do anything. I didn't even get through the first episode. I just didn't have the heart to go through another Telltale game because I went through so many of them and I loved the company. And I was just really discouraged when 250 people got laid off in really poor circumstances. So, here we are. We're here with Batman, the Telltale series. I do not own the next one, but who knows, maybe I can snag it. It is currently, all the Telltale games are currently on sale on Steam for 50% of their normal price. So that's a really good deal right now. And Skybound is getting ready to release all sorts of cool goodies. So, without further ado, I'm pretty sure I have some music blaring in the background by the Megas. If that's the case, it is time for me to go ahead and turn that off. Thank you for letting me play your music, Megas. You're an awesome band, and I appreciate you guys. You're a cool bundle of nerds. And here we are with Batman. This session of playing Batman will last until 4:45. At 4:45, we're going to go ahead and have a 15-minute intermission. Well, my time, Mountain Standard Time. So, about an hour, 15 minutes. We're going to have a 15-minute intermission, and then I will begin streaming Overlord Gameworks projects. So, here we are. Give me 1 second to make sure my stream is nice and healthy. Excuse the horrible pause. Fantastic. It looks nice and fluid. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and... I don't want to continue it. Let's go to previous menu. I want to restart it so I can actually know what the hell I'm doing. Settings? Question mark? Saves? Yeah! Logged into Telltale. Cool! Alright, I'm going to delete save 1. Make sure graphics low. No, let's do this. It goes from low directly to high. Oh, well, that one only has one option. I was about to say, how weird. Okay, now hopefully the high settings don't have my computer have a heart attack, but it shouldn't. Go GeForce GTX 950 card. Bat-Tech. I probably should have gone with like blue or red, but yellow it is. Since Telltale measures all your decisions or whatever, at the end it's going to be like, you chose to look at yellow things in this game. Oh, wait. Oh, I had gum up here, but it looks like it got stolen. Why do you raid my desk, childlings? Why for you do this? My left hand is now up to par to where I can coordinate it left on a keyboard properly, I can kind of type. So, I should be able to play this without much of an issue. Much being the key word here.
Hey, what are you...
Uh-oh, look at these guys. I like the art style a lot.
On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down.
Stay focused.
We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
I see a viewer is finally logged in to join us. This is the very beginning of it. Welcome to the stream. I do see some jumps and lag there. Maybe I will reduce quality.
Move in.
The hell?
Back! Get back!
Gordon, they're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey, wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Hang on. I'm going to reduce quality just a hair because I'm definitely seeing a lot more pauses than I would like. So we're going to reduce those to medium. Perhaps that'll be good enough to make it flow nice and smoothly.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
I have to. No one else will.
Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky.
Yeah, well, that's the point. Let them come.
Shit!
The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
I'm going to go ahead and...
What was that?
Back to back, circle up! What the hell is this?
I like how they're even wearing gas masks and it's just ineffective. Oh, well that one might have been the only one wearing a gas mask.
I know you're trying to create a myth, but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy. Heyday.
This one's a lot more QTE heavy than the other ones that I've played.
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what? A villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
His voice sounds kind of goofy, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's supposed to be modulated, so maybe that's on purpose. Those shifts throw me off a bit.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
The animation of this is pretty good.
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
Oh, hey.
God damn it!
Thanks for dropping on the stream, bro, Flux.
No! Wait!
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Don't struggle or you'll fall.
Oh, but that's what you crave. The struggle. I know men like you. Bye, Bat.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Don't let tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then,
One really cool piece of trivia
time to save the city.
is Wonder Woman's lasso of truth. Like, nobody can resist talking from it. And at one point in time in one of the comics, she lassos Bruce Wayne and demands to... no, she lassos him as Batman and demands to know his name, and he just answers Batman. And a lot of people thought it was just because he had the mental fortitude to resist it, but it's just because he really is Batman, and Bruce Wayne is more like his mask. In his mind, he's Batman. And like, there's another comic where
I promise you, a vote for
he
Harvey
is
Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down.
where someone's manipulating
Together,
everyone with
we can
telepathy
stamp out the fire
and making it so
save
that
our
they
great
think
city.
they're thinking to themselves certain thoughts and trying to use that to manipulate people
Only
into
Mr.
doing
Wayne,
things.
my
And
campaign's largest
he
backer,
calls
could
him
heard that applause,
Bruce
he
in
would
his brain, and
well,
he
there he
notices
is.
that it's irregular.
Fashionable
And
fashionably late as
he's
always.
at near the end of that scene, and he's just like, "How did
Say
you
hi,
know it was
Bruce."
me?" And he goes, "Simple. I don't call myself Bruce in my head."
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
It's pretty cool,
not
actually.
to worry,
I
Mr.
like that a
Wayne.
lot.
We've all made ourselves very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just working the night shift.
Yeah, well then you're pulling a double. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, "Support Harvey Dent." We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. So just put on your billionaire smile and don't punch anyone. Ah, a little liquid courage before facing your adoring public? This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan. I'm terrible at those. It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, put a dent in crime, hmm?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that. Bruce, I meant what I said. Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, hmm? Come on. Thomas. Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time. I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and
I like how
Zellerbach
there's
are
like
reminders of the
a
golden
visible
age of
difference
Gotham.
in quality
This
between
city's
them
luster
and the other
faded years
characters.
ago, Mr.
Like, just
Dent.
like, these are
Look at
random
Gotham
NPCs.
now.
We don't have to put much
Murder in the
detail in them.
streets,
They can look
corruption
like
in City
clay.
Hall, that Cape Bat Freak
It's probably
dealing out
because I set the
vigilante
settings down.
Justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
I'd say it all depends on the man. Sometimes you need a person who will go off script.
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
And taking out the criminals who ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, oh, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
Tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
If only that deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Well, thank you. I wish my parents could be here speaking with you too.
And thank you, Bruce, for investing in the health of this city's future.
You have our support, Mr. Dent. Go get him.
We're on our way. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Well, hello. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
Actually, I do mind. If you're not on the list, you're not here. Sorry.
We'll talk tomorrow then. Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood?
Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I'm sure they'll find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything, except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
And what kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce? Play nice.
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
Let's talk privately, shall we?
Hey, I like this guy. Ready to do business before we even introduce ourselves. But we'll get to that. Carmine Falcone, thank you for welcoming me into your home. You're a respectable man, I hear.
Bruce Wayne.
I know who you are.
He's got the
guy who's
mask
gonna
on.
sell
I
me
should
his
act like
house.
Bruce Wayne, not Batman.
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple what Mayor Hill has... Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a talk.
Harvey stays with us.
A man's home is his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say? Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed. But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much, chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Okay, imagine this is me, and these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend.
One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city. Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil. You listen to me, kid. I know, somewhere inside that tuxedo, you understand the situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid. Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
It's me.
Well, what was happening is they were chasing each other around for it, and so she was tossing it in my lap so that Corey couldn't get to it, which, although adorable, was still a little messed up, so I didn't acknowledge it because of that.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already...
Lily, that's the arm of a chair. Don't munch that. That's not a yum. Hey, hey, stop that. It's not a yum.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Right? Oh, hey, Fuji. This is Batman the Telltale series. Since Telltale is reviving from being in a grave, I figured it was a good idea to come check this out. This stream is going to be over at 5:45, I think I said. Let me double check.
Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it.
At 4:45. At 4:45, this stream will be over. It'll be a 15-minute intermission. Then I'm gonna go to Overlord Gameworks projects. After that, for a bit, then I'm gonna go to Dead by Daylight.
Sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down.
That's cool. Just a little bit of lore about them in this world. Probably should have read it, but I mean, I kind of know these characters for the most part, unless they're dramatically different here. Alrighty. Feel free to pop in and chat. Even hop in the Discord or whatever, and we can talk as I play this, unless you want to do something instead of just watch this and talk.
While most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition, police don't have any suspects at the time. 2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum.
really fell off a building for this?
But all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the Canadian asylum. The latest, 24-year-old twin brother and sister, Leon and Valerie, should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking.
Let's find out what was so important. Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp...
Oh, yeah. I thought I was, but it makes sense if I'm not. Alright, I'm now on the stream channel.
In front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
That looks like such an uncomfortable keyboard. It's like if you took an ergonomic keyboard and left it in the sun after having microwaved it for 5 minutes.
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Well, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Leaving the fist fights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
What are we talking about this keyboard?
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
What or what? Sorry?
I was trying to see this keyboard.
Oh, yeah, his keyboard on his console. It showed it for a moment there, and it's like a big old circle. And I was like, I would see that as a nightmare trying to type on like a big circle keyboard.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping.
Yeah.
Is she new to town?
I've never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. I'll check the codex.
So, I ended up getting the whole weekend off just because I could.
Oh, nice.
I don't actually have to do nothing till the 6th, so I didn't need to take Wednesday, Thursday off at all.
Not much to find, apparently.
Well, we can definitely get some games in.
Break-ins.
Yeah.
Still laid pretty low.
But
that is true, Fox. Gotta get that Gundam feel.
Without it ending up in the news lately, as Bruce or Batman.
I took it off because of the Greek food festival, so I'll go down there and drive.
Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce.
What they say, 6th, 7th, 8th, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Beat a dead argument, but
no one's gonna figure it out.
Oh, nice.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls.
Alright, well, I'm going to put you on mute because I'm going to go to the gas station.
You have to be careful.
Alrighty.
You're right, you're right. I should have canceled the event.
Well, I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night, though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
20 years. Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now,
Trying to pop my neck.
haven't the faintest idea.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but he's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
That looks kind of like the square in downtown Ogden.
Where are you, Oz?
Shines.
Thank you, sir.
You know, with it being Bruce Wayne, I'm kind of surprised it was quarters and not like fistfuls of bills. This guy's basically Scrooge McDuck.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Not meaning he's greedy or anything, but just meaning that he's hella rich.
Hey.
Beat
it. He looked all emotionally disturbed that he was told to get lost.
Well, that isn't what it used to be.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you. Hey, you heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him!
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here! Think that'll do? Stay down! This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong. This is my park.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Telltale games. Not everyone is, but...
Oh, hey Bruce. You've you've got a little, yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, it's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park.
So far, I'm liking this one.
A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce, I know. I'm sorry for it. But I have my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'll be a treat to watch him hit pavement.
I have a feeling this one's gonna actually
Sorry,
put up a
this
lot
one really
of
got a
good
lot more green
perspective
than I planned.
on whether or not you should
Things
let
are gonna be
someone
on the
kill
upswing
someone.
soon, no?
I'm not sure though. No spoilers, of course.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce.
The
See,
controller?
controller
I don't know
go
where it is,
any
maybe.
direction. You break a window that way into
Oh, okay. Thank you, Corey.
As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
It remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Alright, thanks. I know a lot of Telltale games kind of magnet you and force you to specific plots anyway. But I got the idea that this one, specifically looking at the previews for Enemy Within, I did not watch the videos or anything, but it's pretty obvious that drastic choices have drastic effects in this arc specifically. Unlike, like say, Walking Dead, which although amazingly entertaining, it definitely magnets you to the same story. So it was just different characters just luring you right back into it. I got the idea that this one might be just a hair different.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce, Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
For those with mental health issues, there are no cuts or scrapes. Their ailments are often invisible, but inside, they're suffering. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
You know,
with this facility and our next mayor,
if you haven't seen it
we
yet,
can put
you
a
should look
dent
up
in
Flashpoint
crime.
Paradox. Flashpoint Paradox was really cool.
Today,
there are comics
on the
based off of it as
anniversary
well,
of that fateful
and I
night,
believe
we dedicate this
Flashpoint
facility
Paradox
to
is
Thomas
up
and
on
Martha Wayne,
Netflix,
and
and it's
usher in
like an
a
alternate
new era of
dimension
healing for
story.
Gotham.
Like the Flash goes into an alternate dimension of that
I'm,
universe.
Sure, you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home. You even shook his hand.
Harvey is the one who invited him.
Bruce?
Personally, I would never welcome that man into my home. Anyone else have a question?
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone? Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
It's the cats.
hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive. Hate to be the guy doing your taxes.
And what do you expect to find?
That's for our analysts back at the precinct to figure out. I can't comment. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Okay, so you just do whatever Mayor Hill says.
Hill and I, we have a vested interest to keep things professional. For Gotham's sake. Doesn't mean I like the words whistling through his windpipes. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's chopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
It's not a problem, really.
Ah, Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
This story about my family is exactly that. A story. It's a work of fiction all the way through.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Come here. Please, baby. Here. There you go. All better. Love you.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
Yeah, someone's coming after me.
Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
Do you think Falcone could be behind it?
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
Then I'll go it alone. I've got plenty of resources to fight this.
We're in a bind here, Bruce. I'll do whatever I can to help.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is
That was
Selena.
pretty cool.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't
She kinda
believe I
was
let you
mugged, to
walk
be
home
honest.
Alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't, I will.
It's probably long gone by now. Whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. When things like this happen in my line of work, people tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye.
So, what do you do for a living?
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Ah, stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on.
excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne. What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing. You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
As I recall, you took something from me, too. Hope you're getting some use out of that grappling gun.
I'm more interested in how I can use you. These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
You can give me back the drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
You're just going to have to trust me.
I don't do trust. I guess I'm screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse.
I have a feeling
No
we're kind
sign
of getting
of
close to the end of the episode here. I'm supposed to be
It's
going to intermission, but you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to continue to the end of the episode. I'll take a hit to my production time for Overlord Gameworks stuff. I want to finish this. I am legitimately interested in this now.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Straight up bombs?
compromising. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very
Oh shit,
careful with
this is
that.
some scarecrow
You know
shit
the
right
effects
here?
it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Nothing left to bury. Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together. Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted. I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall. The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion. Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what? It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day. This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
What do I hit to extract it? I didn't pay attention. Oh, click. Okay.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood. Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
That bad?
Face slashed. Throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skyline Club. Shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
Well, I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military. Something was here when the explosion occurred.
I'd figured it'd be the forklift, but maybe not.
White Rose. Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
What the hell am I supposed to link this to? It's got to be something I haven't looked at. That's ripped up face. Incendiary bullet. Something else in here, maybe? No, I can't even go in there. Something back here. Oh yeah, that's true. Arkham Knight is free, huh? I should snag it. Let's see. I believe I still have PlayStation Plus active. Maybe I should cancel the link to this? I mean, that looks like it made a lot of sense. Oh, I can't. Okay.
Fee, fi, fo, bum.
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
Let's see. Bloody hands. Incendiary bullet.
Looks like you found your outfit.
Yep. Let's see. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do at this point. Am I supposed to go upstairs?
You're supposed to go defeat crime.
I'm just sitting here pacing back and forth trying to piece together a crime scene, apparently. But I don't know how the hell or what I'm missing, because there's like an explosion here, and logic says that it was probably this forklift that was moved over, but I sure can't seem to open it or select it.
Does he have bat vision you have to switch into?
He seems to do it kind of automatically. Is there some up above, maybe? What's up here? I can look up kind of high. No, I'm not seeing anything. Wait. Oh, am I supposed to just link it to... Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's how that's done.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
I told you it was simple.
Yes.
This episode's almost over, I think, so I'm going to continue with this into the time I scheduled for projects. And then if it hits Dead by Daylight time, I'll just swap to Dead by Daylight.
He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat.
I think they're getting a little carried away with how much you can see with that vision.
Or a way of destroying evidence.
I think that's just supposed to be his, like, him thinking about what happened.
Then things turn grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
I killed all the raiders in Nuka Town.
Oh, nice.
And the dead cop.
I set the traitors free.
You could only have a clear shot from there.
I didn't want to be a bad guy.
And would have
apparently, if you go through that mission and you complete all the raider quest, you become like a raider legend, and you go back into the regular world because Nuka Town's off to the side of the map. And remember how I was asking you about those raider maps that you have in your crafting thing?
Yeah.
So the 3 raider flags that you can craft are the 3 raiders in Nuka Town, and you start claiming the outside world for those raider groups inside Nuka Town.
Oh,
I was like, I'll take the good option. I'll kill all the raiders. I don't want to be a raider legend. Fuck that.
Right. Usually raiders are pretty good. You can pretty much assume that they all need to die.
Yeah.
Phosphorus.
Got some pretty cool outfits from them, though.
Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
I just hate how Nuka World doesn't have a workbench. So if you want to craft or work on anything, you have to go out and get your supplies and do it at one of your regular outposts. I'm like, this sucks, because now I'm gonna have to carry out all the shit that I found in Nuka World and just do one of those slow marches out to a workbench that I can drop everything into.
Time to go to work.
Did he just say time to go to work? I'm pretty sure he already was.
Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk.
Punish him.
I ain't telling you, Jack.
It's not the answer I wanted. Smack.
You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
Fuck.
It's true what they said about you. You're a friggin'
Ruthless.
animal.
He's just trying to help him with his decompression.
Time to live up to my reputation. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside.
Batman's not gonna hit him with a pipe.
Or I start swinging.
If you're gonna hit me!
Tell me.
I have the option to.
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us, called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I start here. And
Break it.
Keep breaking until
Break it.
you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive!
I like this Batman better.
I don't know. Falcone said he'd use them soon.
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I told you everything I know!
I have the choice to just fuck up his arm.
Do it.
corner instead.
Bitched out. I'd have broke that arm in like 5 different places.
He tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill you?
That man.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Non-violent approach, my ass. That was pretty damn violent.
You're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
That was just threats of violence.
Raise you this way. And neither did
I did punch him in the face, at least.
Compared to your other options, I think it was pretty non-violent.
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue.
Well, you know, he had a sniper rifle and he murdered a dude, so, I mean, he knew the risks he was taking.
Show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again, so long as you can find your way back.
I guess I will do some Fallout till Death by Daylight time.
Alright, sounds good. Maybe after this chapter's over, I'll just go right into Dead by Daylight time after like a 15-minute break to fix some yums for the kids.
I can't get it.
Okay, well I'm just chilling in chat, so I'm gonna mute my mic, but I'll still be here, so let me know when you're done.
Okay, sounds good.
Treachery that's
Alright.
reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Oh, I'm supposed to control.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything.
Do you see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Well, figuring that she's just a fucking reporter, there's a good chance that she's got counter media working against her and that she could just straight up be murdered. Whereas a lieutenant has a lot more chance of being able to deliver on those promises.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and that man.
It does look pretty cool. I'm worried that some of those perks might be overpowered, so they're probably going to be nerfed before we get them.
Tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all. I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this.
I heard you were the last honest man on the force.
No need to blow smoke. I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought. So you should know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
You and me both. I'm tired of staring at his mugshot. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet. Sometimes I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
That's a pretty cool twist to the Batmobile, just to have it camouflaged as a normal car.
Drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone. Good point of entry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, are you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not. Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
The White Rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
But is he gonna go in there and tag it like Grove Street?
Nothing here.
Yeah. I just randomly clicked on a color expecting it to change the preview, and then it just like immediately chose it. I was like, oh, I guess I was supposed to mouse over that. I would have gone with red or blue probably, but yellow it is.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Mobsters.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Let's see. Yes, yes. Okay. Got this mapster. Just take him out with the coffee table. I'm gonna do a folding screen on him. Alright, let's see. There's 4 of them, he said. Oh, is that literally the only option for him? Looks like it. Grunka, lunka, dunkety, darmed guards.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered now.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
It looked like there's like a blood spatter on this new guy's face for just a second. Evening, sir. Evening, sir. Oh, that would make sense if it's in the back cave.
Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! How about this one?
was pretty cool.
You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this goddamn... Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Answers, now!
You Alright.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it is a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
Gotham will hear of this.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You want to save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"This story about my family is exactly that. A story. It's a work of fiction all the way through.
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
That was a cool chapter.
When your parents died, they left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them. Your parents were good people, Bruce. No matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who he's after next.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
It's like, on a related note, Batman is in comics. I'm not sure if you knew that, but in case you were wondering, Batman is in a comic book by DC. You can totally check him out by buying Batman comics, if you happen to find them wherever they're sold. Okay, so that is my cue that it is time for break. It is way overdue. Let me see what my schedule looks like. So, it's 5:24 right now. I was going to swap to Dead by Daylight at 6 o'clock. So, I'm going to take a 15-minute break. Then I'm going to toggle to projects for about 10-15 minutes. And then we're going to swap to Dead by Daylight.
No, do it now.
Right, meow. But, alright, anyway, I'm gonna get started on some dinner here for the kids.
Where's my dinner, damn it?
Oh, speaking of dinner, that makes me think of octopi, which makes me think of Japanese schoolgirls, which makes me think of your suction cups over here. I figured out how to use them. You were missing something.
What was I missing?
An Asian to use them. Apparently, I'm able to use them. But no, what it was is one of the seals inside the cups, they just weren't fitting in there properly. They needed to be set in a certain way, and then after I set them in a certain way, they worked just fine. But yeah, I was like, let me test this on you guys. Everyone walked around looking like they had been greeted by an octopus. Fox is like, such a tangent, my lord. That's Overlord, thanks. Alright, so I will be back in 15. I'm going to put it on my intermission reel here. Hopefully it'll be entertaining.